Well, congratulations, first of all, Buffaloes.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mona. Thank you.
What made you all want to do The Masked Singer after having such an amazing, storied, award-winning career?
I think we wanted another award. No, I'm joking. Nah, what made us want to do it is they asked us, and they've been asking us for years, but our schedule didn't work. One year I caught COVID and I couldn't do it, and this time was just it all it worked out as far as time is concerned, except it was on our 2 weeks off, and we didn't like that too much. So we went into it as an opportunity to utilize the platform and show ourselves as, characters. And we were going to try to sing not our best or try to sing so that they knew who we were so that we can actually be kicked off.
That was the plan.
That was the
Wow.
plan. Because we wanted our time off. We had been working and working and working. So
Yeah.
we were like, yo, man, this is going to be crap for our time off. And then as soon as we finish, we got to go back on the road. So
Yep.
we literally were like, let's get kicked off. But when we got there and we saw the energy and we saw how professional and how amazing the crew was and how they treated us and how beautiful just the whole atmosphere was, we were just like, you know what? We might as well stay and win
And you did, and you made
leave.
history.
That's
You made
right.
history in
Yeah.
Masked Singer history,
That's
becoming the
right. Who would
first
have
group
thought?
to win.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So, they've been calling us for a long time. You wouldn't believe the outfits they had us going to go put on before. But the Buffaloes really fit.
Yeah.
We felt strong, powerful,
Yeah.
you know?
How did it feel moving around in those costumes? Because they are kind of heavy. It's hot under there. You can't really see everything.
Crazy.
So,
Right.
what was it like
Crazy.
to not just sing, but also dance in those
Yeah.
costumes?
It was exactly what you just said. It was
Yeah.
all of that and then some. It was
It was struggle.
sweaty. It was a little claustrophobic. We didn't very have much line of sight. So we
This
had to
is it.
move our heads a lot to see people or see objects or things. The feet were big, so sometimes we would step on each other's feet. And thank God we didn't do it in any of the performances, or else that would have been embarrassing. So,
Yeah.
but, but other than that, it was a good time. We had fun. It was a challenge. It definitely was a challenge, but we rose to the challenge, and I think that was part of, I think, why we feel so proud about this victory is because there were so many just obstacles that we are not used to facing when it comes to, normally we just go on stage and grab microphones and sing,
Yeah.
but we had to do it with big helmets, buffalo heads on, and all
Yeah.
of that. So all of those things presented different challenges for us as vocalists, and we don't back down from a challenge. So just like Juan said, once we started to get into it, we really felt like, hey man, let's just win this thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, the level of anonymity that you had throughout the course of the season, I feel like must have been fun too, because you got to perform some songs that maybe you normally wouldn't on stage.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you
Yeah.
wouldn't even try those songs. What was
Mm-hmm.
that like
Yeah.
having the opportunity to kind of play around a little bit?
It was great because I mean, we're very music oriented, meaning that we stretch a lot of different genres in our what we listen to as three individuals who you probably would never even know. So those songs that all the songs that you heard are songs that we listened to, are songs that we've sang before as as friends that we love to perform, but we never, like you said, perform them live. But they are part of our musical, repertoire. So it was fun to try to be able to perform them and finally let people hear something different from Boyz II Men other than what they expect. And the fact that we were in buffalo suits, there were no expectations on, okay, well, Boyz II Men. So then you instantly think about what you need to hear. Nobody had any expectations. So it was great.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I heard one of you also say, I couldn't tell because you had the buffalo mask on, but one of you said it was super freeing to be able to do that, and you broke down on stage and got emotional.
When I was
What was
showing
so emotional about that moment? How do you feel now looking back?
Because it allowed us to reconnect with why we sing in the first place. This music industry tends to inundate you with a bunch of other uh, facets of it that makes you distracted, and it makes you think that the industry is one thing. But the truth is there would be no industry without the music. And when we first got together, our whole idea was to sing because we love to do it. We love to sing, period. And being in those masks and people not knowing who we are, and people loving just the music for the music and not because of an image or because they're seeing their favorite whatever, made it freeing. And it also made it nostalgic. This is why we do what we do. And this is why the bond that we had just got stronger, because there is a world, believe it or not, that people will still enjoy and appreciate music for the right reasons and not something contrived or pushed on you. All is not lost. And I think that's why we felt we got as emotional as we did, because it felt good. It felt great to just go on stage and people just like my voice. That's it. It had nothing to do with anything else.